All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday, man. I don't know about you guys, man, but I've had a busy day. Um, and that's always a blessing, right? Anytime you say you had a busy day, man, that's a blessing because that means you're probably out there, you're doing things, you're being productive, you're moving in the right way, and that's it's always a good thing, man. So let's talk about it, man. The Toronto Raptors versus the San Antonio Spurs. Um, they're on the roll right now, man. The Raptors on the roll, and yeah, they're getting some teams coming in not full strength. But to me, it's important how they get the victories. When you're playing a team, a lesser team, or a team that's not 100%, um, how do you play that team? You know, how do you attack that team? Do you beat them pretty good, or do you barely get by? See, it's a big difference, man. It's a big difference in that because if it's a team that's not where you're at, then you're supposed to go on and handle your business. Don't play around. I don't know about you guys, but moms used to always say, "Don't play with your food, boy. Go ahead and eat." All right, and that's the key, man. Go ahead and handle your business, and that's what they did tonight. And let's just say, now, like I said, San Antonio is one of those teams that didn't come in 100%. They didn't have DeJounte Murray tonight, which is big for that team and what they try to do. But at the same time, the Raptors has been rolling, and Steady Freddy is just out of his mind. It's Freddy All Star now. I don't know which. So which one we going? We're going with Steady Freddy, or we're going Freddy All Star. Y'all let me know which one y'all want me to go because he's on another level right now, man. Um, but real quick, the Spurs tonight were led by Porter. Excuse me. Porter gave you a 9 of 13, 12 rebound, 4 assists. Next in line was Vassell. Hope I'm saying his name right. 15 points, 6 of 13, 3 of 7. Primo gave you 15 off the bench as well. 13 for Vizcamp. I'm trying to remember how to say that. Anyway, but yeah, I mean for the Spurs, no one crossed over the 20-point mark, and you got to give credit to San Antonio's defense as well because it's something when you watch this game. It's time when you was like the defense is the reason the offense is doing so good, and that's just their motto. That's kind of what they're known for, man. They defense once the defense get going to take the offense normally takes off. It's just like that. And tonight we got to just talk about this guy who's just been tearing it up right now. Wow. Steady Fred is on fire. 12 of 23, 7 of 14 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 assists, two rebounds, 2 steals, 33 points, 33 of them things. So it's important, man, that you Steady Freddy, who is one of the leaders on this team, just kind of set the tempo. He's hot, and you when you're a scorer, you score, and for Steady Freddy, I think it was a little bit of an adjustment period. There was no Kyle Lowry anymore for him to kind of rely on, for him to kind of always try to take a back seat, pick and choose when he want to be aggressive. I think he got the green light, and he's taking full advantage of it, man. And that's what they're going to need. Now, the Toronto Raptors got a game again tomorrow against the Milwaukee Bucks. That's going to the one thing I do hate that game is on the end of a back-to-back because you kind of want to see them go 100% healthy and 100% well rested to go up against the Bucks team that always is around towards the end of the year, the reigning champions. Let's not forget. So I'm very, very interested in that matchup. I wish it wasn't the second night of a back-to-back, but that's gonna be really good, man. OG 5 of 14, 2 of 8. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 14 points. OG to me is going to be an integral part of not only now but the future for the Toronto Raptors. Coming back, he's finding his way. I still believe he ain't quite found his rhythm. I thought he was in a great rhythm before the injury. And so when that's the case, you got to take your time and get it back. But when you got a guy that's shooting lights out like Steady Freddy is right now, Freddy All-Star, whatever you guys want me to call him. You got a guy that's shooting like he's shooting right now. You kind of say, "Hey, do your thing, big homie." You got to say that to him. When they don't fire like that, you say, "Hey, do your thing, big homie." Gary Trent Jr. 8 of 16, 3 of 9 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 assists, 2 steals, 21 points. All right. Gary Trent Jr. to me is another very intricate part of what the Raptors. The Raptors are a very young team, man. they're a very young team, and they just got they got the pieces to really, really do something. And I found it interesting tonight. The way that they line up, I think they had OG as your, if you want to say, your center position tonight. I don't know how many. Now they're not going to be able to get away with that against the Bucks at all. That's not going to work. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Pascal Siakam, 7 of 13, 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 18 points. Again, Pascal is finding ways to affect the game and learning that you can be an impact player all around. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the points, I think he had, 14 the other night, if I'm not mistaken. 12 tonight. He's learning, and that's how you create. See, when you start doing the other things, you start to get those easy points. When you start rebounding, hustling for the ball, you'll find yourself in the right place in the right time. And I think Pascal is like, I think the team like a Steady got it right now. Let Steady Freddy do his thing right now, and I think that's important, and that's hard. That's hard when you're a special guy in Pascal's Siakam situation where you've been kind of told, hey, you the guy, you the man, you're that guy. You know, and the world looking at you as that guy, and then you see your teammate like Steady Freddy that's just on fire. It's kind of hard to be like, man, I'm just sit back and let you eat right now. But credit to Pascal and everybody right now. No one had over 20 shots but him. Scotty Barnes, my rookie of the year, 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Again, Steady Freddy got it. So let's do the other thing. He got it. Let's do the other thing. Not saying don't be aggressive. Not saying don't score. But we ain't got to over try. But we can't affect the game in other ways. And that's just what it was tonight. You like the fact that they kind of got him a good. They got some rest in this game. Nobody played over 33 minutes. I think Barnes, the rookie of all people, that's fine. He played 33 minutes. That was the highest of anybody. So they kind of got a dominant win at the same time getting ready for tomorrow's night game. Boucher, another one of my favorite players, gave you 4 tonight. Effort and energy guy. Love that guy, man. Precious, 10 points tonight, 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from the field. Champagne, I'm going to say Champagne. He gave you 14, 5 of 6, 4 of 5. The Raptors are finally full strength. And throughout, what they was going through. And I'm not saying I still don't feel like they 100% found their rhythm. Like Steady Freddy's on fire, but I don't know if they 100% found the rhythm with everybody. Because OG is still finding his way around. Getting back into his zone. Because he was in an excellent zone prior to his injury. So I still think they're finding it, but I think they've taken another step. You got to at least admit the Toronto Raptors has taken another step forward, man, which is amazing. It's amazing, man. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow night against the Milwaukee Bucks. But tonight, they went ahead and took care of them Spurs in a dominant fashion, man. So congratulations to Toronto Raptors, Raptor Nation. You guys did your thing, man. Congratulations. With that being said, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Next time, man, you guys be great.